Welcome, respected Shrotas. Gratitudes to you. Congratulations to you. Remember once what we are here is to strengthen our Vyaktitwas of Lokasevaka Dharmasthavaka Viragi, Bhakta Shishya Mumukshu Jignasu, Shrota Sadhaka Parishrami Prerita, Prashanta Gambhira, Samskrita Bhasha Gnata, Daiva Upasaka, Guru Upasaka, Mananakarta, Chintanakarta, Nididhyasanakarta, finally the Mukta Atmanubhavi. And we know these are done by invoking the grace of Parabrahma, Paramatma, Jaganmata, Devata Gana, Guru Gana, Shastra Gana. So to do that, only we are here as human beings, and to inform ourselves about it, to keep us inspired continuously, we are here seated every day to study the great Moksha Shastras given to us by our kind, compassionate saints. Among the four texts we are studying today, it is Sri Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayanam, it is Nirguna Manasa Puja, it is Sankshipta Skanda Puranam, and then the Parayanam of Chandogya Upanishad with Sri Adi Shankara Bhashya. In the first one, Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana, third Utpatthi Prakaranam, we are seeing in that here, Haha MUMUKSHU Prayatna Upadesha is the Sarga number 6. We have started studying yesterday, day before. In this, categorically, unambiguously, crystal clearly, Sage Vasishtha is going to guide Sri Rama and all of us as to what sadhanas exactly have to be done for getting moksha if we are mumukshu. This being such an important topic, how much seriousness, importance we have to give it to it, we must have the maturity to know. Isn't it such an important topic? Ki what sadhanas relentlessly have to be done for the moksha. When this is said, the most highest important thing, we have to very careful, alert to grasp it. Let us do so. Let us do our 2-3 minutes of Mangalacharana shlokas, sankalpas, and then enter into the study. Start. Om. 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 ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः सच्छास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने ॐ तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्धिदीर्षुरजनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यास वामदेव नारदादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषि मुनि गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरु शिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञ याग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायण अध्ययन साधना श्री आद्य शंकर कृत निर्गुण मानस पूजा प्रकरण ग्रंथस्य अध्ययन साधना संक्षिप्त स्कंद पुराण भाष्य समेत चांदोग्योपनिषदः पारायणं वयं सर्वे विवेक वैराग्य क्षमादि षट्क संपदा मुमुक्षुता भक्ति ज्ञान योगादीनां द्वारा मोक्ष प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्व कल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम् अथ तृतीय उत्पत्ति प्रकरणं मुमुक्षु प्रयत्न उपदेशं नाम षष्ठः सर्गः। श्री वशिष्ठ उवाच। Friends, what an important topic is under discussion. Again and again worthy of restudying, reflecting. Because of the greatness, beauty, necessity of the content that is conveyed. Right? Sri Vasishthaji's words 1, 2, 3, 4 mantras we studied. Let us browse through them and enter into the fifth and sixth and further. Sri Vasishtha Vach. What Vasishthaji started telling yesterday? Ki asya devadi devasya parasya Paramatmanah Jnanad eva parasiddhi natu anushtana dukkhataha. The Paramatma is obtained only by the Jnana, not by any Anushtana. Every Anushtana, whichever are required, we will do for Antakarana Shuddhi, but that never gives us this Paramatma Anubhuti. Only Jnanam gives us the Paramatma. And let's mind ourselves, the Paramatma Anubhuti eva moksha hetu. And to glorify that Paramatma, these beautiful words Sri Vashishtha is using. Asya Devadi Devasya. Whoever the Devatas, whatever the number, with whatever portfolios they are working in the support of the universe, the cosmos, all of them are expressed from, supported by, sustained by Him only. Therefore, He is Devadi Deva. Right? Because for our life sustenance, we need the grace of Devatas. But here in Vedanta, we are told to pursue the Devadi Deva only directly, not in between anybody. He is Devadi Deva. He is the Lord of all Lords. Right? Second is Parasya. He is supreme most. So much that there is nobody beyond or higher or supreme than him. He alone is supreme. Therefore, entire world is in his hands with his power Maya under his control. This is Saguna expression of him. The Nirguna expression is he is Para means even beyond the Maya. He is the Lord even of Maya. दो बातें हो गई ना देवादिदेवा परस्य थर्ड इज important. He is a Parama Atmanaha. He is the supreme self of everything. Self is that without which that thing is not there. As the Sat and as the Chit, the Paramatma is there as Atma Parama in everything. So, in this way, by saying so, Supreme Self, He is told to be the substratum of everything. He is also told to be the nearer than the nearest in our own selves. Of this Paramatma, Parasiddhi, achieving that Paramatma, discovering that Paramatma, identifying with that Paramatma, and thereby living that infinite blissful state is achieved only through Jnana Deva, Asya Parasiddhi. Then not by Natu Anushtana Dukkhataha. Here Anushtana means the karmas, yajnas, upasanas, yogas, ये सारे अनुष्ठान है ये करते ही रहना पड़ता है when any of them are left then we are drowned in samsara and when they are done for phala shakti then also they drown us in samsara when they are done for antakarana shuddhi there they help but after antakarana shuddhi they are not anymore useful or required. They have to be dropped in single pointedly. We have to pursue the jnana eva. One point is vehemently clear. Jnana deva paramatma prapti paramatma praptya eva moksha. Shloka 1. Shloka 2. Atra jnanam anushtanam natu anyadupayujyate mruga trishna jala bhranti shantav cha idam nirupitam. Again, same thing, little more deeply said. Atra means Atra Paramatma Prapti Vishaye. Paramatma Praptya Moksha Prapti Vishaye. In this context of getting moksha through Paramatma Prapti, Jnanam Anushtanam. Nadu Anyad Upayujyate. No other Anushtana is required or worthy. Because in every Anushtana, it is there the Karta Karma Kriya Dvandva Dvaita will be there. Stula Sukshma Karana, all of them, Vyashti Samashti, these are all the things superimposed on Paramatma. As much when we value the superimpositions, to that extent we are lost in various kamanas and anushtanas, so much when we are holding on to any of the anushtanas, they necessarily make us live life at the level of superimposed, not substratum. Therefore, natu anyad upayujyate. Nothing other is suitable or useful. Then what is upayujyate? Jnanam anushtanam. Only jnana anushtana. So the jnana prapti, jnana drudha nischaya, jnana abhyasa, till the jnana anubhuti happens. Jnana anushtana. More clearly, if you see, through Tattvamasi Mahavakya Adi, the jnanam given is that we are the Brahman. Then do the anushtana of it. I am Brahman, nothing else. Therefore, neti, 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 by saying so, all upadhis, upaditadatmyas, उपाधितादात्म्य से होने वाले जागृत स्वप्न सुषुप्ति अवस्थास we reject. Then soham, 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 soham. With that, we just that Brahman which I have understood is me. तो नेति नेति हो गया व्यतिरेक साधना. सोहम सोहम सो हो गया अन्वय साधन. These two called ज्ञान अनुष्ठान. अत्र ज्ञानम अनुष्ठान. न तो अन्यत उपयुज्यते. No other thing works. See the clarity, see the spashtata. Is there any ambiguity? Example of Mrugatrishna. So you have the jnanam that it is only superimposition, the waters are. The substratum is the sand only. Therefore, when the sand is reality, abhyas kiya, the superimposition is no more valued. There is no desire for that seen projected waters. There is no running for them. There is no samsara. In that way. Correct? Second mantra we have seen more detailed summarize we have done now. थर्ड मंत्र में भगवान वशिष्ठ ने क्या कहा कि न हि एष दूरे नाभ्यासे न लभ्यो विषमे न च स्वानन्दाभासरूपोऽसौ स्वदेहादेव लभ्यते न हि एष दूरे is not very far off. That you have to cross distances that we have to wait for the time. Naha dure. Nahi abhyas. He is so much our own self that we cannot even say that he is very near. Because he is not an object to say that it is somebody other than it, far away or nearer. So tad dure tad antuke or tad neither dure nor antuke. Isn't it? By saying such things, all that is far, all that is near. When it is rejected, what remains is who is the one talking this language of Dura and Antika, that's realized, and that is me. So nati dure nati abhyase, nahi esha dure na abhyase, then na alabhyaha na cha vishami. He is not so tough to obtain, na vishami. So many difficulties, tapasyas, tough things you have to go through, that you have to get him. No. So do you mean to say it is easy? It cannot be said even as easy. Because even if it is said as easy, still there is an effort. The self is so effortless that you cannot say that it is easy also. Because basically it is you. Therefore, neither near nor far, neither difficult nor even you can say easy also. Because to say it is easy, whatever Still efforts we have to put. That's why we say it as easy. Even those efforts are not required. Because the efforts, difficult or easy, are put to get obtain anatma vastu, aprapta vastu. The self is already prapta vastu. It is me. So what effort you have to put? Nothing effort. बस ज्ञान उसमें बैठ जाना. If you want to call that jnana prapti, jnana nishtha as effort, okay, that much effort only. No other effort. And even that effort also is to remove the notion of I am something else and I am not this self. If these two notions are removed, to be the self, least effort also is not required. That is why na alabhya alabhya vishamena cha. So neither it is sulabha nor is durlabha. Okay. Then where is he and in what form is he? Where is he in his what form? So he is in this form. Swa, one's own self, that's called Sat, Ananda, the limitlessness, bliss, then Abhasa, Shuddha, awareness Rupa. So Ananda, Abhasa, Rupaha, Aso Paramatma, which is continuously there in us. Do you exist or not? Yeah. Do you by yourself love yourself or not? Yeah. Are you aware of yourself or not? Yeah, and that's what is you. Swananda Abhasa Rupahaso. Then where is it available? Swadehad eva labhyate. Swadehad eva labhyate means he is available within our own upadis as the adhisthana of the upadis. We have seen all yesterday. Swadehad means स्थूल सूक्ष्म कारण देह का ही साक्षी है और पंचकोशों के भीतर है. Each Upanishad taught us this way. Panchakosha Atitata, our Taittariya taught us. अवस्थात्रय अतीत तुरीय आत्मा के रूप में मांडूक्य उपनिषद taught us. So swadehad eva upalabhyate means don't go outside. Enter from your stula deha into sukshma deha. Into the sukshma deha, go to the vijnanamaya kosha. There he is available. First as the knower, thereafter as chidabhasa, thereafter as kevala chit swarupa. That is Satsvarupa. And that alone is there infinitely. Therefore, he is Ananda Rupa. Swadehadeva lapalabhyate. Swadehadeva labhyate. So Ananda Abhasa Rupa so Swadehadeva labhyate. So what is the nature? Swananda Abhasa, Sachidananda, where is available within our own Deha. In all Upanishad talk about the spiritual heart. In that spiritual heart, बुद्धि गुहा कहते हैं उसको, यह हृदय आकाश, इन दैट इज देयर इन द palm of Triputi. If the Triputi are dissolved, the undressing of the Triputi is equal to the direct darshan of the Chaitanya Paramatma. Paramatma dressed is the Triputi of Jnata Jnanam Gneyam. All these are only vrittis. They are mutually dependent. One of them is valued, Gneya, other two come. So too, one of them dropped, other two drops, gets dropped. That is called, the Triputi expression is called Guha. Within him, within that Guha, Paramatma is there means what? The Triputi dissolve karoge, so the Shuddha Jnapti Swarupa, which has not become Jnata Jnana Jneya Vritti. That is called as Paramatma. That's the meaning of Swadehadeva Labhyate. we will be guided in all these aspects as we go further in our higher and more chapters and prakaranas. Wonderful it will be. Sargas and prakaranas. Okay. Then now, uh, having done all the outer sadhanas, bringing us to Shuddha Antakarana, qualifying us for listening Tattvamasi Mahavakya from the Guru, permitted, approved, empowered, blessed by the Guru. When we have to involve only in that Tattvamasi Mahavakya Shodhanam in us to discover Aham Brahmasmi, all the tapasyas, etc., which were done earlier, which have fulfilled themselves in making or giving us Antakara Shuddhi, they have to be dropped. After that, उनका काम नहीं है. Therefore, by saying this again, which was said already in first and second mantra, in his fourth mantra, Bhagavan is ensuring to himself that he has thoroughly told Vasishtha that it is only Jnana Nishtha that is to be done, no more Taponishtha, Vratanishtha, Yajnanishtha, and other Antakarana Shuddhi Charya Nishtha. That is over. उनका काम हो गया. That's why the fourth mantra is so clear कि किंचिन्नोपकरोत्यत्र तपोदानव्रताधिकं स्वभावमात्रे विश्रान्तिं ऋतेनात्रास्ति साधनम्. This is again very powerful mantra. The meaning has to be bodily carried, lifted, kept in our heart. First, ki kinchit na upakaroti atra. Atra in this moksha prapti marga, kinchit na upakaroti. Even little of upakara also, these things will do. No, they will not do even little upakara. Which are they? Tapo, dana, vratadikam. This vratadikam in Gita Adi Bhasha called as yajna. Therefore, tapo, dana, yajna. Therefore, yajna, dana, tapa. Okay, through yajna, we invoke the Devata's kripa to empower ourselves. Through dana, all our ownership on all possessions we give up. Through tapasya, we get out of our attachment with the upadhis. Manasashendriyana Vaikagram Paravam Tapa. हो गया अभी. That's how we reached the Guru. Testing us, we are qualified only. Guru gave us the Mahavakya Upadesha, that you are a Brahman. Up now, do the sadhana of Aham Brahmasmi, no other things. Atra kinchin na upakaroti. Tapo jnana vratadikam. Adikam means any of the other outer sadhanas. The Tirtha Yatras, the Japas, the Havanadi. You know, those which were very much required earlier, now they are not required. By saying so, through those sadhanas, reached that Shuddhanta Karana level to get the Mahavakya Upadesha from the Guru and to be able to contemplate on that. Once that stage is reached, don't go back. Kinchidatra na upakaroti tapodana vratadikam. That's the meaning of Sarvadharman Parityaja. That's the meaning of Vyuthaya Vaiksha Charyam Charanti. That's the meaning of the morning in our Gita Bhashya when Purvapakshi was talking about the Jnana Karma Samuchaya. The Adi Shankara Bhagavan is outrightly refuted, rejected that. And we have seen today in the Shatapatha Brahmana, that is Bradhanyaka quotation also. Two things were very nicely said. And Pravrajinaha Pravrajanti. They take sannyasa and go, knowing that Paramatma alone is our goal. So Pravrajanti, they leave all. The field of this Yajnadana Tapadi Karma, which is generally said to be there in the Grahasthashrama. Then the last one, another quotation. Kim prajaya karishyamo yasya ayam atma ayam lokaha. For us who are having now The Paramatma alone is a loka. Kim prajaya karishyamah. What we have to do? The prajaya. Prajaya means na karmana na dainena praja. No na karmana na praja dainena. So karma dana praja. These are all samsaric things. What we do with them? हमको तो आत्मलोक. So these quotations proved to us that jnana se hi moksha. Same here he is saying. Therefore, the most sacred tapojnana yajna also have to be given up for doing the jnana anushtanam. That ayam so ananda abhasa rupa. Okay, and then here in the fourth mantra, having said that they will not do upakara, then what sadhana to do? Very clearly says ki swabhava matre vishrantim rute na atra asti sadhanam. Rute means other than. Atra means for moksha. Na sadhanam asti, there is no sadhanam. Other than this, there is no other sadhanam for moksha. Which is that sadhana? Is swabhava matre vishranti. See, in our own swabhava, in our real being, vishranti means we get into our real being, we get into in our identity. So अपने स्व आत्मा में, स्वभाव में, स्वस्वरूप में विश्रांति पाना. Vishranti is you just enter into that, be one with it. Discover that you are one. Merge with it. In whatever the way you use the language. But be that one self. Swabhava matra. Other than this, there is no way for moksha. The other things of yoga sadhanas done, siddhis obtained, bhakti sadhanas done, then Bhagavan's lokas, higher lokas are obtained. Yajnayagadi done, Swargadi are obtained. All of them are still doing two things. One, keeping us in limitations of upadhis. Two, keeping us away from the Paramatma Tattva. जहाँ परमात्मा से अलग है, उपाधियों में फंसे हैं, how can it be moksha? Moksha means no more upadhis and no dvaita with Paramatma, one with him. That is the meaning of Swabhava Matre Vishrantim Rute. Other than finding that Vishranti in Swabhava. That also means what? In the Swabhava establishment, the Jiva Bhava with all its limitations gets dissolved. Then that Jiva wanting to do something and achieve in the outer world or wanting to obtain Paramatma, that also goes away. Therefore, is there any Shranti, Shrama in him? No. That's why that stage is called Vishranti. दो बातें. स्वभाव को पाने में जीव को विश्रांति होता है, स्वभाव पाने में जीव विश्रांत होता है. जीव को विश्रांति होना मतलब he need not struggle anymore. जीव का विश्रांति होना मतलब there is no more jiva bhava, because when we are away from our swabhava, then only the jiva bhava comes. When we are in the swaatma bhava, fully established in it, why the ignorance created jiva bhava will come. आत्म अज्ञान में ही जीव भाव होता है. सो आत्मा का ज्ञान होने के बाद अज्ञान नहीं है, जीव भाव नहीं रहेगा. Ignorance of rope, projection of snake. When the rope is apprehended, how can there be snake? Got the point? No? In this way, Swabhava Matre Vishrantim Rute Na Atra Asti Sadhanam. Atra means in the Moksha Prasanga, in the fulfillment of Mumukshata, in the joy of getting Mukti. No other thing. Swabhava Matre Vishrantim Rute Na Atra Asti Sadhanam. Now comes biggest question. How to establish in this Swabhava? So that this moksha anubhava is gained. Paramatma anubhava is gained. Brahma anubhava is gained. From here, the entire remaining chapter of 15, 16 slokas deals with this subject. Crucial. We can bring out a separate book only of this chapter. Moksha for the MUMUKSHU, sadhana for the MUMUKSHU, as guided by Sri Vaashishtha ji. मुमुक्षुना मोक्षोपायः. So इसमें we can see the beginning, Rama's prashna, Vasishta's uttara, all of that. Done? Now, fifth mantra, wherein how to get that Svabhava Matra, how to establish in Swananda Abhasa Rupa Atma. अपने निज आत्म स्वरूप में जो आनंद आभास रूप है. आभास मीन्स प्रकाश, not Chidabhas wala reflection. Here Abhasa means pure consciousness. Sadhana is only two things. Two, not the three also. We'll be told about it. Let us see the mantra pancha. Ki sadhu sangama satchastra paratayvatra karanam sadhanam badhanam moha jalasya yada krutrimam. Sadhu sangama satchastra paratayvatra karanam sadhanam badhanam moha jalasya yad akrutrimam. Om Namo Narayana. 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 So, sadhu sangama satchastra paratayvatra karanam ajanto sadhanam badhanam moha jalasya yadakrutrimam. Great topic. He says sadhu sangama, one sadhana. Satchastra, second sadhana. Parata means these two, only these two. Exclusively these two. There is no third one we are involving in. This sadhu sangama, satchastra bharata, eva alone, atra in this moksha marga for the moksha karanam, and also the sadhanam. This is the karanam. Therefore, of that karanam we have to do the sadhana. Therefore, it is a sadhana. And this karana rupi sadhana of sadhu sangama and satchastra, when we do, what do we reach up to? The Atmanubhuti. What is Atmanubhuti? Akrutrimam. Akrutrim means not unnatural. The Akrutrim means which is not Krutrima, which is Sahaja. Like in English, Sahaja and Krutrima, as we say in Hindi and Sanskrit. The natural resources and the artificial resources. Natural fertilizers, and artificial. Sahaja and Sahaja Prakriti as well as Krutrima. So Akrutrima means the Sahaja not made of Atmanubhuti leading to moksha is obtained only through Sadhu Sangama and Satchastra. Sadhu Sangama Satchastram Parata eva atra karanam and sadhanam. And this does what? Sadhana badhanam moha jalasya. The entire web of moha, the delusion, the cause of it called as ajnana will go away. So ajnana, ajnana janita moha, moha janita jiva bhava janita upaditadatmya, upaditadatmya jiva bhava janita jagat satyatva, then jagat prati ragadvesha, then tadanuguna karma of papa punya, and result getting in the form of sukha dukkha in various shariras. All of that is called as Ajnana Moha Jala. Jala matlab the snare or net in which the birds are caught. We, the Jiva Pakshi, are caught in Ajnana Moha Jala. Badhanam Moha Jalasya. The destroyer of this snare of delusion and ignorance is these twofold sadhana. And it takes us to the akrutrima, non-artificial, real, natural, inner sahaja atma. That is the moksha. So the two very important things that have to be kept are one, the two sadhanas, two, the parata of those two sadhanas. परता मीन्स उसी को सबसे ज्यादा प्रायोरिटी इंपॉर्टेंस देना या उसी को इंपॉर्टेंस देना या वही करना और उसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं परता in our life what happens in the beginning days we go to sadhu sangama we also listen such shastra but not with parata here the parata means continuously we are doing that grasping the knowledge contemplating on that understanding it digesting it living it ये सब मिलकर परता कहते हैं टोटल डेडिकेशन व्हाट वी डू इज मैक्सिमम वी लिसन परता नहीं है दैट इज व्हाई द मननम इज नॉट डन चिंतनम इज नॉट डन दैट्स व्हाई द पुस्तकास विद्या not going into the mastaka and after going into mastaka only it goes to the hridaya and all problem causing avidya and moha and kamadi vasanas Jiva Bhava, Upadhi Tadatmya, Jagat Satyatva Buddhi. These are all the diseases. They are in the heart only. And the medicine of the Atma Jnana received from Sadhu Sangam and Satshastra, it is not going to the place of disease. Therefore, the disease is continuously remaining. That's why we are Bhava Rogi. तो कोई अगर भव रोग का औषध आत्मज्ञान पाता है तो भव रोग से मुक्त होना है वो तो मुक्त क्यों नहीं हो रहा क्योंकि इज नॉट टेकिंग द मेडिसिन टू द हार्ट दैट्स द मीनिंग ऑफ नॉट हैविंग परता इन आवर केस बट व्हाट्स रिकमेंडेड इज व्हाट परता लिसन थ्रू द इयर्स do the manana chintana take the knowledge into the heads from the head to the heart and in the heart deeply rooted avidya vasana jiva bhava upadhitadatmya jagat satyatva jagat pratiraga dvesha jagat vancha these are all the bacteria fungus virus amoebas they have to be destroyed then the infectious enzyme what do you call them they are not there bacteria etc then why will the disease will come bhava roga aayega nahi so we have explained the word parata eva atra karanam sadhanam then badakam badakam बाधनम मोहजालस्य अकृत्रिमम तो अकृत्रिम सहज परमात्मा को दिलाने वाला सारे मोहजाल को नाश करने वाला ये साधन है क्योंकि यही कारण है तो फिर इन्हीं को परता के रूप में करो totally dedicate to it and what is the twofold sadhana sadhu sangama sat shastra it will be explained further and sat shastra means that shastra which talks about only sadvastu and that's only upanishads highest sat shastra is upanishad only other shastras are not asat shastra but along with sat they are taught many other things also they teach which are required for the initial students but not to a person of the grade of Rama who has totally become viragi and अंतःकरण शुद्ध जो विरागी नहीं है राग देश में फंसा है देखो इनका अंतःकरण शुद्ध नहीं है उनके लिए अदर टेक्स्ट में जो अदर साधना है यज्ञ दान तपः दे आर देयर बट द वन हु इज प्यूरिफाइड डायरेक्ट सत्शास्त्र मीन्स उपनिषद शास्त्र and the sadhu sangama means sadhu is who has realized the self sadhu is who is kind and compassionate to tell us this there is anubhuti and the shastra good that he must be Shrotriya also. At the higher level, the Brahmanishta hai, to bhi not sufficient. He should be Shrotriya also to teach the Shastras or Moksha to the anybody who comes. Otherwise, he can be in his own Brahmanubhuti. He cannot be a teacher. To be a teacher, you must study Shastras traditionally. So that sadhu means Shrotriya Brahmanishta. Like in Mundaka we have seen, no? Tat Vijnanartham Saha Sadhaka Gurum Eva Avigachet Samit Panihi Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam Gurum Eva Avigachet Eva Tat Vijnanartham Eva. Samit Panihi with the Samidhas in the hand. So, clear it is now. Sadhu Sangama Satchastrameva Atra Karanam Sadhanam Badhanam Mohajalasya Akrutrimam. Yad Akrutrimam. Yat means that Paramatma is Akrutrima Sahaja. That is the reality. And that what is the meaning of saying Paramatma is Akrutrima Sahaja? To say that anything, everything other than him is Kritrima, it is projected only on him by his Maya and our avidya. Our avidya, when we replace by vidya, then we are one with the self. We play in Ishvara's Maya, doing our role. We don't create our Jagat for suffering. As long as the upadhis are there. I'm just telling about how the Jivan Muktas live in this world. Okay, yeah? Now, next one. Krishna Vasudeva. Through this sadhu sangama and satshastra, what jnanam we have to gain and which jnana, abhyasa, anushtana we have to do and which anubhuti of that jnana we have to get so that we are mukta. No need of any other sadhana said in this most clear, crucial sixth mantra. छठा मंत्र में उतना ही महान गंभीर है. Chant it twice. Ayam sadeva ityeva samparignyanamatratah jantorna jayate dukkham jivan muktattvameti cha. Ayam sadeva ityeva samparignyanamatratah jantorna jayate dukkham jivan muktattvameti cha. Ayam sat eva. Ayam means this inner self. Is the Sat Brahma. So this has got so many Upanishadic background. The best is Mandukya Upanishad with its Mahavakya, which is called as Anusandhana Mahavakya. What is said in Mandukya? Ayamatma Brahma, Soyamatma Chatushvadu. So Brahma Swarupa is Satu. Therefore Ayam Satu. Ayam means this self is pure Sat Swarupa. Or the Sat Swarupa is the self. Before that, everything is Sat only. On the Sat only, never existing, never real, Rupanama or Kalpita, which is called as the Vishwa or the Jagat. Whether it is Stula Jagat, Jagrataka, Sukshma Jagat, Swapnaka. Anantakoti Brahmandas. Anantakoti Brahmandas are Rupanama Kalpana on Sat Brahma. Therefore, when it is Kalpana, it is not real. Then what is real? That Sat Tattva only. That Sat Tattva only am me. And I am that Sat. I am Sat Eva. Okay. Iti Eva. This much. Sam parijnana matrataha. Samyak fully paritaha completely. Samyak means undoubtedly, perfectly. Parita means completely. Jnana means intellectual understanding, abhyasa and anubhuti. Matrataha. When this much is done, jantoho, for the jantu, the jiva, dukkham najayate. There is no more birth of dukkha because he is no more in samsara, because he is no more in the ignorance, no more in jiva bhava, no more in upadita adatma, no more taking the world as real. Therefore, jantoho dukkham na jayate. One side. The other side is Jivan Muktatvam eti cha. He obtains the Jivan Mukti. What is Jivan Mukti? Expressing through upadhis, but not bound by the upadhis. How? Because he understood himself to the Brahman. The upadhis have their time to stay, they will dissolve. But I am now no more bound by upadhis with ahantar mamata. Because I cannot have ahantar mamata with the snake which is superimposed. It may appear. याद रख लेना. The Jagat will appear even for Jivan Mukta, but he will not take it as real because very clearly experience the reality on that the Jagat is only Kalpita. Kalpita है इसलिए reality नहीं देता, इसलिए is not bound. So jantoho न जायते दुःखम जीवन मुक्तत्वम चयेति. There is no dukkha, the removal of dukkha, and then jivan mukti also, that jantu or that jiva gets, after which he has no avidya, no vasana, no samskara, no karma phala, for again taking the birth in different shariras and going through all sukha dukkha papa punya. अब ये सारा झमेला gone for him. अयम हे अयम सदैव इत्येव अयम सदैव. I am that pure Sadvastu, not the Aropita Jiva Bhava, Aropita Upadhi Ityadi. Sadeva means pure Sattu and pure Sat alone. I am Sat Eva, pure Satta and pure Sat alone. There is nothing other than Sat in this world. And the common sense thought is what? How can there be something other than Sat? Because anything other than Sat is Asat. Asat matlab nahi hai. In this world, everything is Sat. Anything other than Sat is Asat. And what is anything other than Satu? And the Rupanama only. Like, the cinema projected on the TV screen. It will have all things as if they're all happening. Yet basically it is projected, it is not real. In dream also, everything happens. Yet basically it's projected, therefore all those happenings are unreal. So too, the entire Rupanamatmakata called as Jagat goes on going on as it's going on. But because it is projected, therefore it is not real. हो रहा है फिर भी real नहीं. That's called Vedantic Jnana. है ना? Like I use the pot, but still I know pot never existed. From the substratum standpoint, the mud alone reality. Isn't it? Jnani lives in this very world, like all of us. Yet, the difference between him and us is two differences. He is established in himself, we are not established in himself. He, for everything for him is mithya, for us it is still real. Never he is unbound, realized, liberated. We are bound, non-realized, suffering. देखा? So, ayam sad eva iti eva samparignana matrataha. I am that pure Sattvastu. Not only me, everything is Sat only. Basically, with the Shakti of Maya on that Sat, without touching the Sat, even an iota, the Rupanama are Kalpita. And in the Kalpita Rupanama, with the same Maya Shakti, from the Kalpana to the Vikalpana, in between, all modifications, they are also Kalpita. Like the starting of the building construction is a Kalpana. Completion of the building completion is a Kalpana. In between, the whole building is getting completed. All of that is Kalpana. Having building made, you may stay in that house 50 years, but still the building is kalpana only, not real. Because it's an assembly of the eat and pattar. And they are all the assembly of the Panchamahabhutas. The Panchamahabhutas are kalpita on the Sadbrahma. This is how 100,000 times you have to contemplate to allow the jnanam about the substratum Sat in ourselves, and also to allow in us that everything other than Him or the Sat, how much ever substantial it is appearing, tangible it's appearing, व्यवहार में उसके द्वारा सब हो रहा है, फिर भी it is unreal, फिर भी it is मिथ्या. ये दोनों बातें, ब्रह्म का सत्यत्व, जगत का मिथ्या, दृढ़ता से हृदय में एस्टैब्लिश होने तक हमें अभ्यास करना. इन द हीट ऑफ दैट अभ्यास ओनली द डिजायर्स फॉर द जगत्स, द डिजायर फॉर द उपाधिस, all this nonsense which has only one meaning of binding us gets destroyed. No meaning they have otherwise, only to bind us. सारा जगत, सारे उपाधियां किस लिए? सिर्फ हमको बांधने के लिए. सुख तो अंदर आत्मा में है, मोक्ष तो अंदर के आत्मा में. That's why other than the Atman, everything is Kritrimam and Bandhanam. Atman alone is Akritrimam and Moksha. Then, now Sri Rama, first he just tells to Vasishtha ji what he has understood in one shloka. Then in the second shloka, he asks here that how this Atma Prapti is gained, what is the Tivra Klesha Yukta Tapasya we have to do for it. Again, further the answers are given. This is how this chapter becomes very, very precious. What is the question and what's the answer? Tomorrow we'll study. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. That's Brahmarpanam Astu. Very, very beautiful Sarga. Revel in it as much as possible. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य श्री परब्रह्म भगवान की जय. वशिष्ठ भगवान की, रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, योगास्मान शास्त्र की जय, श्रुति स्मृति शास्त्र की जय, सब संतान की जय, सतगुरुदेव भगवान जय, भारत माता की जय, सनातन धर्म की जय, वैदिक हिंदू संस्कृति की जय, आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. Thank you friends. Now join our next text, Nirguna Manasa Puja.